Sleepers Podcast, Wednesday, February 11th, 3 days from Valentine's Day. Been meaning to ask you something.
What's up?
Will you be my Valentine?
Ooh, couple things. Pause and no.
If I bat my eyelashes, would it change anything?
No, probably not. And pause again. I'm spoken for. Already got plans. So, uh, I don't know. Maybe next year, boys. I don't know.
I don't take rejection well.
You have a Valentine too. You have two. You got dose Valentines.
Banks doesn't get to be a Valentine for me?
Are you good with Banks? I really don't even know on a day-to-day basis if you or Banks are rocking.
Yeah, he's my psycho.
I feel like the relationship between Dusty and Elliot Cadeau is very much what you and Banks go through.
I don't know that I see that as a one for one, but maybe.
I think he's a highly talented, needs structure. You understand him. Maybe others don't, but you
Okay.
will get the best out of him.
I can see it when you spin it like that. Yeah, I think yeah, I don't know. I think there's a little more friction in me and Banks' relationship, honestly, than Dusty and Al.
Is he Will Sheehy and you're Tom Crean?
Mm, no. Honestly, right now there's probably some parallels between like Fears and Fears and Izzo.
Really?
Like I have to keep defending his behavior. Like it's, at the end of the day, I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. Like I know deep down, like I'm not abandoning him. Like
Right. Too crazy.
while he's
That
he's
feels-
just kneeing the wall repeatedly. Like, dude, stop.
He just can't stop.
Right,
It's not an unnatural movement. It's what he does.
right.
Yeah. So it's what it is.
Yeah,
You got any Valentine's Day plans?
no, I have to figure that out quickly. I'm a
Oh,
last minute planner with non-birthday holidays. I'm great at birthdays.
you are elite at birthdays.
Great at birthdays. Pretty good with Christmas, but I save that for the last minute too. Anything else is like shit. It's the day before Valentine's Day. I got to figure this out. So I don't know. Any ideas? What are you doing for your wife?
Oh, so we're going to get facials and brunch on Saturday.
Love that.
So that'll be the vibes then. I saw this going around in social media lately, and I kind of want your take on it. Do you have to ask your wife to be your Valentine?
No, but I don't think it hurts. I don't think it hurts.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
But also, like, it doesn't hurt. Like, you could.
I think a certain level of what do they call it? I'm blanking on the word. Like you do little things to make your wife feel like you're still like flirtatiously chasing.
Oh, like a certain level of sex.
Chivalry is
Oh,
what I was after, yeah.
yeah. Chivalry's not dead.
I think everybody likes to feel wanted.
Yeah. What are your five love languages?
Doesn't everyone only have one love language?
No, there's like that test you can take, and you have like five different love languages.
I thought there are five love languages and everyone has one of them that is their love language.
I thought everyone has five, and they're just ranked in order.
Hmm. I don't know. It would be very you if like you're supposed to have one and you're just like, I have five.
I don't think I have any.
You don't have a love language.
Just want to be loved overall.
Okay. I think you're pretty loved.
You think I'm too loved, don't you?
No, I think you're appropriately loved.
I could use some more hate.
I don't think you need any more hate either.
I did have someone call me racist yesterday in the DMs.
What'd you do?
Let me see. Actually, I'll go ahead and give Buddy his shine. Let's see here. Uh, so it was on IG DMs, and he said to me, "Clowns, any list without Illinois is a complete waste and shows your complete lack of knowledge." This is a guy named Corey. To which I responded, "Take it easy on the sun and or the tanning bed, Bubba's." Because I saw his profile picture and he looks like, you know what I'm saying? Like he looks like he feeds off of UV rays. And I was like, "Take it easy, Bubba's." And he said, "Nice racist comment. I'll be sure to let the world know you aren't just a clown, but you're also racist. Good luck, bitch."
I mean, was it a Caucasian guy?
Possibly.
Like, are you sure you didn't just call? Yeah, that looks, I don't know. I should be careful with any skin related comments. I feel like
Yeah, also was taking easy on the tanning bed. I thought he was a white gentleman that looks like he sleeps in a tanning bed.
hey, maybe all a miscommunication.
I also responded with a selfie to that with one of these. I was like,
You responded with a selfie?
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. So, I mean,
Happy Valentine's Day,
I
Carter.
don't know. It's like sometimes I'm in the DMs. Like I'm in a beef with this one guy in the DMs right now. I can't. Honestly, maybe I can come here and get him to speak up.
Okay, go ahead. Do you want to just air out all the beefs you're currently in?
Yeah, like Noah Cold Beer said, "You guys are a whole bunch of soft boys in this pod. Play a contact sport, bleep." To which I responded, "I'm like, who are the soft ones? We have a fair amount of people on the pod. Just want to ask, can you please be specific?" He didn't answer. The day after, I followed it up with, "Are you mute now?" And then that was on Thursday. On Friday, I responded again and I said, "I repeat, speak up, son." And then yesterday, I said, "For the love of God, I beg you to come outside, Noah."
It's
And I
still
have
no
not got a
response.
response.
So
No.
now you're just harassing a guy who sent you one message.
Yeah. I mean, I got enough ass to fill her a harass.
Okay.
We should get to the show. YouTube comment of the day. We are going to start today with quick little YouTube studio refresh. Can you guess the current amount of subscribers that we have to the dot right now?
No, I have no idea what general realm we're even in there.
Really? I
Yeah.
think it'd be fun to have you guess then.
Let's call it 31K.
32,204.
Okay.
Let's go with CTK, who said, "Thanks for signing up, guys. First video I've seen with you, and I'm a fan." I think that was Jay Hart and Matt who did the Indiana preview. They've been getting a
Yeah.
lot of love on that, so shout out to Jay Hart and Matt.
Yeah, by the way, just behind the scenes workflow for all parties involved. Once again, nobody signed up for the Indiana preview, and it happened to be on a Monday when we needed it. And you and I we did 38 videos on a Monday, so we had a lot. You and I did like 26 of them. We pinged the group and said, "Hey guys, Indiana fans have been asking for more coverage. Any chance anyone could take this?" Shout out to Matt and Jay Hart for jumping on it, and it seems well received. So we listened to feedback and we implemented a response.
Greg always listens to feedback and will implement a response.
I respond. If there's one thing I'm going to do, it's going to be respond.
I just feed to the Discord feed, the comment feed. Join the Discord. Discord is $9.99 a month. You can support us. I feel like people sometimes are like, you know what? Can we go above and beyond to support Sleepers Media without watching? And I don't really want to buy coffee, even though you should buy Tinker Coffee because it's great. Discord's a great way to do that. It's $9.99 a month. Link is in the description of our Twitter bio, and it directly supports everything we do and all the efforts we put forth every single day. You also get your comments read every single day on the show. We will start today with Dwight John Wall, who says, "I'm curious what I think he says Cart thinks the ceiling for Kentucky is now. Delhi still Final Four?"
I think they can make a Final Four. Yeah. I think competent basketball teams with a star can win 4 games, and you look up and you're like, how'd they get there? That would be the Kentucky path.
I think the Elite Eight is the ceiling for me. Like Elite Eight, and then they run into like a Duke, a Michigan, so a team like that, and they're up out of there.
I do think
Um,
they would need to avoid Arizona, Michigan. But
yeah,
do I think they could pick off Duke or Houston? Maybe.
be interesting. Dwight John Wall. Any chance Kentucky can beat Florida at Florida Saturday?
Yeah,
Yeah, Stephen Pearl won there.
yeah. Florida feels like a team that's due for a stinker. Also, they've been
Hmm.
rolling lately, so but I also Florida's better than Kentucky, so I won't be surprised if they roll them.
Yeah. Coleman's burner. I'd like to change Darren Peterson's nickname from DP to DNP.
A lot of people seem to have simultaneously stumbled into the DNP nickname this week.
What is Darren Peterson's middle name?
I don't know. But he has like the last letter of the first name is an N, so it kind of works like Darren
Darren
Peterson.
P.
Yeah. But it was
DNP.
funny because the Field of 68 still has their shop and we're in a group chat and I guess they were gonna put a DNP shirt in their store last night. And once again, it feels like everyone thinks they thought of this at the same time. But the way they designed it, did you notice anything about the way they designed it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, then I'll keep that offline.
Can you send me a picture?
It was just three letters with color coded, just DNP. But I almost responded. I was like, I'd be careful with that design.
You're gonna have to show me it. I need to see it.
Okay.
Uh, War chant. Must be hard to provide analysis for schools you root for and rivals of the school you root for. Greg, part of your development as someone in this industry is to learn to work through it. Easier said than done, I know, but if Sleepers is really going to grow into a brand like Field of 68 and beyond, I think you got to. The vast majority of people enjoy you, otherwise, they wouldn't listen or join the Discord. It's terrible someone clipped Discord comments. Maybe we need to take an oath or something like that when we join. Greg, get back in there and stand your ground. Don't let anyone bring you down.
I have a lot of thoughts to that, I think. You got any thoughts?
The Illinois fans want you back bad, dog. They say it every single
I'm
day in the
I'm
chat.
on Illinois content.
No,
Like
they want you in the channel. Like they asked me if I can add you to the Illinois channel and you just being
they
there.
want me as long as their team is good. And I'm not trying to be antagonistic to them, but like I've had bouts with Illinois fans too. It's like it's not a I'm giving a bad plug to the Discord. For me, it's not a healthy relationship. And part of the fact that it's not healthy is normally when I'm in there, I do 99% of the responding on behalf of us. So the
Hmm.
people in there want interaction with you and I. That really just ends up with interaction with me. And
Right.
it's not working. It's not like the moment Illinois loses to Michigan, they're going to do the same approach that other fan bases did. The Field of 68 never had a Discord.
Hmm.
Like maybe if the answer here, do we want to? First of all, I'm not sure we want to be Field of 68. No disrespect to them, but I like the way we do things. But second, if we were trying to be Field of 68, I wouldn't have a Discord.
Yeah.
So, and maybe honestly, that feels like where this is going. I don't know. I don't know what you think of this long term, but like we don't. It's not like we even have real moderators. This has grown to the point that we can't control who's in there. It used to be a niche community full of good people, and now it's not that. So. Like somebody texted me like, "Well, damn, I was going to join the Discord, should I?" And I was like, "I can't in good conscience tell you to join something I don't think is healthy to be in right now."
Yeah. I think everyone uses the Discord differently. Um, that would be my response to it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like yeah,
But
it's different
that's
for everybody.
even the good people in there. Like God bless Queen Melba, the queen
Hmm.
of the Discord, a moderator, a trusted person that we have like a sense of who she is as a human being that has supported us since the week we opened the Discord. Good-hearted person. Had to take like 2 weeks away
Hmm.
in Purdue's losing streak because it's a mess. So,
Right.
and I built the mess. I feel bad that we built the mess, but um and the people that are still in there still paying to be a part of it, like I hope they do get some value out of it. And the reality is that money right now does support our team. It goes to Jacob. You and I don't pay ourselves off the Discord, we pay our team off of it. So, I don't know. We got to figure that out because I'm not exactly promoting the thing that I like about the Discord that feels like it works for the Discord is this. We get comments for the pod that I think lead to good discussion that is one of my favorite parts of the pod. But I still want that function to exist. I just like even the healthiest people that use the Discord are admitting we don't love the way the community is set up right now.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say. Yeah, I don't really know if I had a rebuttal for it.
If we had moderators, it'd probably be easier. I think it'd be easier for me to go in if we had moderators who like knew what was going on, but It's not like we're paying for moderators. Everybody's just helping out for fun.
Yeah, what would we even moderate in our Discord?
I think it would just be trying to weed out the people that are there for nefarious reasons and keep the community a safer place to be.
Yeah, yeah, probably.
But that's hard to
Uh,
do.
yeah. AP, would it kill Canes to season their tenders? I know the sauce does the heavy lifting. I still enjoy a box combo, but man, at least put some salt and pepper on those things. That's a fair gripe.
It's a really fair gripe.
They could definitely season it. There are places that do season their tenders. I will say that though, if you do want to dive into that. But yeah, if Canes did season their tenders, that'd be like a game changer. Like Wingstop, you can get seasoned tenders. If Canes started doing that, I think it'd be special. Like a nice little dry rub on there. Woo. Whoa, Nelly. To quote the great Lee Corso. War Chant, are you excited for Jake Davis wig night? Also, light up orange towels. It's going to be lit. What do you suggest for the next Illini giveaway?
I would love one of those wigs. If I could shamelessly shake ass until somebody sends me a Jake Davis wig, I would love to.
So I've already done a little heavy lifting for you on behalf of you
Have
getting your
you?
reward. Yes, I have.
Wow, thank you.
So I think I am. I think I have secured you a wig.
Thank you.
Of course.
You get the Merc jersey, I get the Jake Davis wig. That feels fair.
Call it even.
Yeah, call it even there. What would be a good next giveaway? You got anything?
You could give away mask for like Big Z because he wears the mask.
Mask would be cool, or they could give away visas. Everybody gets a visa.
Give away like a play passport,
Yeah.
Orange Crush passport. Honestly, that'd be great. You get passports, right? Orange Crush member, and you get a stamp every time you attend a game.
Every time there's a home win, you get
Yeah,
a stamp, and then you
you get a
can
stamp.
redeem that stamp for Raising Cane's.
That's for free, by the way, Illini department. You don't gotta actually join the Discord. We'll call it even. Just snacky. Referencing the first 5 minutes of the Monday full episode, I'm Just Cart rendition of I'm Just Ken would do triple platinum. Keep that in the back pocket, G.
That's good.
I'm just Cart. I'm supposed to be in the Discord, but I'm not. Supposed to give Greg a sleeper's credit card, but I won't because I'm just Cart, and that's what I do. I'm just Cart. Put it in the back pocket for your musical genius. Um, Derek, can I just get a beverage with Cart and G at Frank's and talk hoops? Preferably after I just ran Cart off the St. G court. What's Frank's?
Lansing staple. Shout out to Frank's.
I don't think I've ever been to Frank's. I feel like I've been to a good amount of Lansing staples.
Frank's is owned for 30 years by the Feta family. It's the Feta family bar, so kind of became the St. Gerard bar of choice for all of us as we grew up around the Feta family.
Do you have a favorite Lansing dive bar area, kind of?
I mean, my answer probably would have been Frank's. Used to love Reno's. Reno's East was a good
Reno.
spot.
We went to Reno's after that was a good spot. Also like I don't know if it counts. I love Dagwoods.
Dags is good. I wouldn't necessarily count that, but it's a great spot. If you're looking East Lansing, Roadhouse Pub, aka the pub.
Always hits. Oh, by the way, once again, there were some Illini fans that went to the game and they asked for suggestions,
Hmm.
and I did throw Roadhouse out there.
Did anybody get to the pub? Do we know? Do we have visual
I don't
documentation?
have visual what they got for the
Ah,
pub, but they said thank you for the recommendations.
good.
So I'm spreading the good word, Gregory. I'm spreading the good word.
Good. Thank you for that.
Aiden, who do you see rising and falling in the Big Ten standings next year?
Ooh, fun topic. Kind of want to do that on a full app, but let's do it.
Can we?
Yeah, we could do it quick here and then later full though.
Because I need to do
Uh,
some thinking.
I bet Michigan State's better next year than where they finished this year.
I think Iowa will fall. Um, I think Purdue will fall.
Nebraska certainly falls.
Nebraska will fall
I mean, logic would say that Michigan falls.
from one.
Yeah, like Michigan won't be as good for
Illinois might rise.
Illinois, if they bring everybody back, should be the consensus favorite next year.
Yeah,
Yeah, on paper, I think it's just going to be like Illinois is the team to beat. Probably Illinois and Michigan State and Michigan, maybe.
yeah, because and see what other teams do, maybe in the portal or whatnot, or maybe with new coaches. Uh, Bryce R. Jones, Greg, we miss you in the Discord. Understand you can't come back. Here's some Orange Juice lyrics for being missed by Illini fans. Is there a song by the name of Orange Juice?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I don't know the beat, so I'll just read it. Gregory, come over. The Discord's gone slower, and no one will bait you. We know you got sobered. There's orange crush in the kitchen, not meant for the children. Forget the opponents. We're just glad for the moments.
Slam poetry, yeah, snaps for that. That was great. I kind of love this new bit. I'm not in there, and everyone just like writes songs trying to get me back in there.
I respect it. GSG, getting to the point where I think Peterson will sit out the entire tournament next month. What do you think?
No, he'll play the round of 64. He'll play half of the round of 32. He will scratch himself in the Sweet 16 like minutes before the game.
Mm,
He'll play the Elite Eight if they get there. And then he would absolutely either miss or scratch himself in the final four games.
it's, yeah, maybe. Dwight John Wall, do y'all think Colin Chandler is the most clutch player in all of college basketball? The shot against Tennessee to seal the win. He made the full court pass to Moreno against LSU. The turnaround midi against Arkansas to seal the win. That's just off the top of my head. Thoughts?
Do you want to answer that first?
The most clutch player in all of college basketball. I don't think that's true.
I think in order to qualify as most clutch in the sport, you have to be better than Colin Chandler is.
Yeah.
You can't be a role player claiming I'm the most clutch player in the sport. Has he been incredibly clutch? Absolutely. But most clutch in the sport is like get that man the ball and he will solve the problem. You're not doing
Yeah.
that with Colin.
I think you need to frame it that Colin Chandler is a big moment guy.
Yeah.
It's like Mark Pope's kind of a big game guy or had that. Like Colin Chandler's a big moment guy.
And he is one of the big moment guys there is. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's gotta I don't know who would you say is most clutch in the sport? I'm trying to think of a good answer.
Thing is, I feel like the dominant teams have not been like close.
They're not in those moments ever.
They don't really have clutch like level moments.
You'd have to go like throughout history, their career. I mean, I think Braden's been clutch in his career a lot. I think
I
Chris
feel like
Anderson,
low key, Keaton's been pretty clutch
Keaton's been really clutch as a freshman.
outside of the Michigan State moment, but like,
When Darren plays, he's been clutch.
yeah,
Um,
Acup's been pretty clutch.
I think you could argue Caleb Wilson's been clutch.
Yeah, just
Central
good
Florida's
guys in
had a
big
big
game. Big guys
clutch
making big.
moment. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Last one. Carton G's Labubu. I do gotta ask if G would unmute me on Twitter since he's not coming back to Discord, and I'll keep being a member. I trolled him during the Tigers playoff game and he muted me. He used to follow me and respond to me on Twitter all the time until after the Tigers lost that day.
I'm sorry, Carton G's Labubu. I apologize for that. We can send this to appeal, although I feel like I'm being pretty consistent across the board here, Cart. Like if I've had negative interactions with you to the point where I'm like, I don't want this anymore, it's not like I'm scrambling to re-enter that.
Yeah, I feel that.
So but Carton G's Labubu is a trusted member of the community. I know that. We've had a bunch of great comments in the Discord and support. So it's no hard feelings, not meant to be wrong. But there were some people with Running Point earlier this year that were like, tell them to unblock us. Like, we're sorry for all the mean things we said. And it's like 2 years ago, you were telling us to off ourselves. So, like, I accept your apology, but I don't want to, like, welcome that back. I know how you really feel, you know?
Yeah, and we're still here.
Right.
Still good.
Life is better when you just embrace the positivity and do what you can to ignore the negative, you know?
Yeah, I know that I irk the hell out of people by just like they will come and say the most foul things to me, and I was like, wow, damn, that's tough. Good luck with that. I guess if I die, you'll be happy, but still find a way to keep on kicking this 24.
Hmm.
Like Carter, you're a fat ass. Fat ass with no ball knowledge. Stupid, ugly. Who let you talk? Idiot, low IQ.
Are you 8 miling yourself right now? Is that what you just did?
I don't know. Like I feel like people say that and then I hit them with I mean shit, good read.
You just 8 miled yourself.
Oh, the I am white. I am a fucking bum. I do live in a truck. Yeah.
I am Cart.
I am card. I do have low basketball knowledge.
I do have high cholesterol.
I do have high cholesterol. And yet my BMI is too high. I'm still logging on as the fun guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? On me.
That's
See rabbit.
yeah, that's pretty good.
See elephant.
What
Ah
was
well.
B Rabbit's the boss, the final boss? What was his name?
Lotto.
Papa Doc.
Oh, Papa Doc, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Papa Doc or Lotto?
Lotto was in like the semis. My
Yeah,
motto,
yeah.
F
What do you
Lotto.
what do you hit that? No, Tank Top screaming, Lotto, I don't fit you. Like that's it's real bars, man.
Hit. It was a hit.
It's a hit. I haven't watched that movie in so long.
It's a classic. It still stands the test of time.
Facts.
Yeah.
All right, that does it for Discord comments, by the
Aren't
way.
you anti Eminem in general?
I'm anti when people say Eminem's the best rapper out of Detroit.
Fair.
That's really where I come from on it.
Yeah.
But like I rock with Eminem.
You do.
Yeah, I think though that towards the end, the whole like that whole like the rap god and I'll rap real fast and I'll go real fast and I'll zoom and I'll zoom and I'll type on the keyboard and I'll hit the mouse and then I'll drink my coffee, then I'll go to the mouse and I'll go to the candle, then I'll do and take her coffee and pour on coast and get the recurring orders. Like I just woo, okay, you made your point.
It feels like you rock with Eminem solely because he is from Detroit. It feels like if he was from anywhere else, you would openly despise him.
Not at all, because old Eminem, I used to, because he was disrespectful to both anyone around him and himself, which I loved.
Oh, that's true.
He was like writing notes like, "Yeah, I am a psycho. Eminem does effing suck." Like that's my bar. I like that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I resonate with that.
Okay, good to know. Should we get to the show?
Yeah,
This was an all over the place banter episode, wasn't it?
yeah, it's whatever, you know. Valentine's Day.
This is just cart.
It's hard.
For our first topic today, I saw Barstool was doing this. I think this was Titus's show with a bunch of that crew. I don't even know who else is on it. I apologize to those guys, but they were doing like this whole branded episode of like, okay, the Super Bowl's over. For anyone who hasn't paid attention to college basketball at all, like we're gonna give you your primer so you know what to expect for the next 5 weeks. And it's a cool idea. I like that idea. And that doesn't really apply to our audience, obviously, because I think our audience is entirely people who watch college basketball at all times,
Mhm.
even in like May and June when no one should be paying attention to college basketball. So, uh, kind of just ripping off their bars here, pretty much. Shout out to those guys for a good segment. But let's go down our own version of giving everyone the beginner's guide to this season in college basketball. Here's how I envision this working. It's as if we're trying to give people like spark notes on what is this season if you haven't even watched what like someone just woke up from a coma and is like what's going on in college hoops. You and I are now supposed to deliver that to them in the form of 20 sentences. You get a sentence, then I get a sentence, and we alternate until we've both given 10 sentences on the beginner's guide to college basketball.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So you go first. Where do we start telling the person who just woke up from the coma what's going on in college hoops?
Michigan basketball is the best team in the sport.
I'm trying to envision like if I'm the coma guy, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, believe it, Bubbles.
Okay. Okay. I think my first sentence is this freshman class is the best in NCAA history.
That's a great one. It's a really good one. I think my next one would be there's a daily college basketball show that posts hours and hours of content a day on a YouTube channel called Sleepers Media
I think my next one would be there's a coffee company, the Midwest Best,
that you can get 50% off at.
based in Indianapolis, that we have 15% off you with promo code sleepers and you can set up a recurring order. All right, back to
When did he go into coma?
you. October.
Okay, I don't October. Okay, that's fine. Because I was gonna come on here like I don't mean to shock you, but like I know that this accident happened the day after like the Marquise Noel and Keontae Johnson thing, but Jerome Tank's actually bad.
No,
He's just like no.
he's been more awake since then. Yeah.
Okay, good
Yeah.
deal. So he knows that Jerome Tank stinks.
He knows who Jerome Tang is by now. Yeah.
Okay, all right, had to make sure. Ooh, BYU didn't get it together in Big 12 play.
Okay. Okay. I think you'd have to get out in front of this and say Kentucky's $22 million roster is an all-time overpay.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. Ooh.
We're at thing number 7 on the
This
beginner's guide to college hoops.
this is the best point guard year in the sport.
Best point guard here. Okay.
Yes.
You really feel that way?
I do actually, yeah. Like Sturts, Anderson, Fleming, Braden Smith, Fears. I mean, all the way like this the point guard position this year is absolutely incredible.
Okay, I'll follow that up. This is the best point guard here in the sport with, but all the elite teams have monster front courts.
Fair.
Michigan, three big. Arizona, three big. Duke, monsters down low. I think Houston qualifies. I think Florida, the seventh team on KenPom, qualifies,
Illinois.
and Illinois.
Yeah.
But all the elite teams, monster front courts.
Yep, that's a good one. Sorry, 1 second here. I would say, ooh, this might be a little bit too specific. I want to let them know that Bill Self still got it.
Whoa. Well, so okay, this is kind of where we have like an interesting, like we're speaking to like the teams and coaches and all that stuff. If we were actually also trying to like tell someone who woke up from a coma what's going on in college hoops, we'd also have to get like pretty granular with some of the chaotic things that are going on.
Hmm.
Which, if it's Kansas related, like it's probably just like Darren Peterson keeps skipping games, and it's really controversial.
That's true, but also like Bill Self's handling it. Like we ain't got to talk about that. Just know that
Eh,
Bill
but
Self.
if you just said to me Bill Self still got it, I'd be like, oh, so Darren's amazing.
And then I'd be like, shh, shh, shh.
I think it's partially the Darren thing.
So is the next thing you're saying is that Darren Peterson is not the best freshman in the sport?
If all you're saying for number 9 is Bill Self still got it, then yeah, I'm gonna go down the next path.
All right, go
All
ahead.
right, Bill Self still got it. My number 10 is Darren Peterson skips games. Now I'm just gonna go in like tattletale mode for the rest of mine.
That's crazy. Do
We each have 5 more.
okay. What did I do here? Big 12 is the best conference in the sport.
Do you still feel that way?
Yeah.
Big Ten's got 5 of the top 12. Big 12's got 4. Big Ten's got the best team. Four of the top 10, as opposed to three of the top 10.
Big 12 is the best conference in the sport.
God, I don't think that's accurate.
Go ahead. Argue. What's your next one? They're not.
Yeah, you and I doing this together is clearly not. This
So
is
I go in and tell them you follow up shortly after me. I leave the room like, just so you know, what he just told you, wrong.
Jeremy Fears keeps kicking people.
Damn it. Dusty May changed the sport.
By what?
I'm just gonna leave it open ended.
All right. I would love it to be known that with 10 things to tell someone about the sport, Carter has used 20% of his answers about Michigan and Dusty May. That feels on brand. Ah, I got to use mine wisely. I only have three left.
Well, actually, I guess I can save it for me.
I think if I was actually telling someone who woke up from a coma, G leaguers and lawsuits have come to college basketball,
Yeah. Oh, good one.
and it sucks.
I feel like we did this episode yesterday. I would have came on here and be like, Arizona's undefeated.
Yeah, you probably do need to say something about Zona.
I mean, I could say that Miami, Ohio's undefeated
Yeah,
and in the top 25.
even like shit, Nebraska. Like
Oh, actually, that's what I would say. Nebraska's nasty in their top 10 in the sport.
Nebraska's 21 and 2 and nasty. Yeah. I'll go. Illinois has the highest rated offense in Ken Palm history.
It's a good one.
We're gonna read these back too and put ourselves in the shoes of hearing it for the first time.
I can't wait to react. Ooh, because the last one for me. What else do you need to know about
We
this?
each have two
Two?
left.
Okay. What else? What else would someone need to for sure know about the sport? Cover the freshmen, cover that. Um, ooh. Oh, there's a big ass tournament in Vegas for money, and the people haven't been paid yet.
um, would like to speak on behalf of my program. We've been paid.
Oh,
We're fine. It's all the losers who haven't gotten paid.
okay.
Yeah. Cam Boozer is going to win Player of the Year. One more each.
Ah, the best freshman guard in the country is a three-star from Kansas, and he plays for Illinois.
Okay.
Almost went non-basketball with my last point.
That was your last one.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I almost went non-basketball
Oh,
with it.
what was it going to be?
You're not gonna believe this shit. The Tigers signed Justin Verlander.
Okay. Last one. Man, I think it almost has to be something Purdue related, but I'm trying to figure out how to frame it. Purdue's not as good as expected.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
not bad, but just not as good as expected. Okay, so reading this back, let's put ourselves in the shoes of an unsuspecting listener, almost like our bold predictions episode, but these are all the predictions that came true. Here's your beginner's guide to college basketball 20 things that have gone on. Michigan basketball is the best team in the sport. This freshman class is the best in NCAA history. Sleepers Media exists. Tinker Coffee, 15% off promo code Sleepers. BYU hasn't gotten it together. Kentucky's $22 million roster is an all-time overpay. This is the best point guard year in college basketball history, but all the best teams have monster front courts. Bill Self still got it, even though Darren Peterson skips games. Big 12 is the best conference in the sport. Jeremy Fears keeps kicking people. Dusty may change the sport. G Leaguers and lawsuits have infiltrated college basketball. Nebraska's 21-2 and nasty. Illinois has the highest rated offense ever. There's a big ass tournament in Vegas for money that no one's gotten yet. Cam Boozer's going to win Player of the Year. The best freshman guard's a 3-star from Kansas at Illinois. Purdue's not as good as expected.
I think everything's covered.
It's a pretty good summary. Also, that whole thing felt weird.
Yeah, I don't want to do that ever
When you
again.
when you actually list it out like that, a lot of crazy shit has happened, huh?
Yeah, which that's why I love it.
Yeah. Topic two today was a segment that we did last year, and I think we did this very early in this season, but it's more fun to do when you get a month left in the regular season. What we're gonna do here is go to bartorvik.com and use the similar teams tool. You can either do similar resumes or you can do similar profiles. And then Torvik spits out the 10 teams or so that all are most similar in the history of his database to how your team has performed. So we'll pick out our favorites here, look at the teams throughout history they're most similar to, and then maybe draw some conclusions. Can we start with my number one ranked Michigan Wolverines?
Of course.
Okay, just going to read them off here. Most similar teams in the history of Torvik's database. We're doing profile, not resume. Profile is like what they actually do on the court. Arizona, for the last 3 seasons, the three most similar teams to Michigan are literally the last three Arizona teams: 22, 23, and 24.
Those are teams that bowed out a little bit early, didn't they?
None of those teams made it further than a Sweet 16. One of them lost in the first round.
I like this game.
That's scary. 2011 Kansas made an Elite Eight. 2022 Gonzaga, which was one of the Timmy years. Was that the
Hmm.
Holmgren year?
22. I think so.
22 was Timmy Holmgren.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet 16 lost that year. Duke 2019 in that Zion, RJ.
Hmm.
Elite Eight loss to Michigan State. Gonzaga 2017 was runner up. Memphis 2008 with Derrick Rose was runner
Runner up.
up. Duke 2011 made a Sweet 16, and then North Carolina 2019 made a Sweet 16. 8 of the 10 are one seeds in the tournament. The average amount of NCAA tournament wins by this group was 2.6 wins. What's your takeaway, and which team do you think is most similar to Michigan?
Hmm. On that 2017 Gonzaga team, was that like Karnowski in that team? Like
Yeah, I can
Rui?
pull it up for you.
I guess I could have pulled it up myself. I really ask a lot of you.
That team was Karnowski, Zach Collins, Jonathan Williams, Tilly, Rui, Williams Goss, Josh Perkins in the backcourt.
That feels doesn't that feel kind of similar to your team a little bit?
Just
Like
a
the
total
front,
monster front court.
yeah,
Yeah.
like really monster front court with like depth too.
Yaxel's got a little Rui in him too. Like they play him at the three, but he's just
Yeah,
enormous. Yeah.
yeah. Honestly, Jonathan Williams is a little bit similar to Perez. Like if I remember correctly and how they played.
I don't hate that.
Yeah, I that one stuck out to me. Um, but also like you can't also ignore that there are some similarities between the Arizona teams.
I am terrified that the three most similar teams to this year's Michigan team is just three straight Tommy Lloyd teams.
Can I make you unterrified?
Tommy Lloyd finally found it this year and they're nasty.
Not even that. It's that one is Tommy Lloyd and one is Dusty May.
Yeah, give Dusty May the Tommy Lloyd teams and maybe something great happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I can buy that. I mean, look, there's some great results here. The Duke team with Zion, the Memphis team with D Rose, the Gonzaga team that even with Chet, even though they lost, there's some teams here I really love that could have won a national title. The fact that the three most similar are all these Tommy Lloyd teams that didn't make an Elite Eight is terrifying to me.
Yeah, but analytics.
Well, and you look through those teams, the thing that brought their downfall is erratic guard play.
Yeah.
Kirk
Uh,
Risa, Caleb Love. I don't like this at all. Let's do your team next.
no, thank you. I think we're good with just your team.
No, you're gonna end up finding like some shit that you feel great about. Michigan State. Okay, here we go. All right, this one's kind of scattered. Hilarious. The first three Michigan State teams are all Michigan State teams.
Of course, consistency.
2013 Michigan State, which was Keith, Gary, Zell, Nix, Dawson,
Hmm.
lost in a Sweet 16.
Yep.
2012 Michigan State, a lot of the same personnel, also lost in a Sweet 16. Last year's Michigan State team with Jace is the third most similar.
Elite lost in the Elite Eight.
Made an Elite Eight. So it's three Michigan State teams, none of whom made a Final Four. Then you got 23 Duke, which I believe was that Filipowski lost in the round of 32?
I think so, yeah.
UCLA 2008, Kevin Love,
Kevin
Russell
Love, yeah.
Westbrook.
Did they lose in the Final Four?
They made a Final Four run. 2008 Stanford, 2012 Georgetown, 2014 Zona, 14 Virginia, 19 Maryland. Only three of these teams made an Elite Eight or further. The average wins in the NCAA tournament was 2.1.
Is there a team you named there that didn't make the tournament?
No.
Okay, I thought so. I was
But
gonna
a
double.
5 seed, a 6 seed, three seeds, four 1 seeds, and a 2 seed. So seed range all over the place here.
See, rained all over the place. The results are what speaks to me a little bit on that one. Mainly with like, I don't know. When I look at this Michigan State team, do I think they could make a run? Sure, I wouldn't be like completely shocked, but I also see a vision where this team makes it to a Sweet 16 and loses.
Teams that defend, that have a really high floor. None of these teams lost in the round of 64, but maybe don't have the national title Final Four ceiling.
Yeah, that feels about right to this team for me.
Honestly, Keith Appling era Michigan State sort of feels right.
Yeah,
Really good, lot of wins, did not make a Final Four.
yeah, that feels about right.
Feels about right. All right, let's do Illinois next. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
I mean, I'm sure it's some comps crazy because of the offense, right? And the defense. They're top 20 in defense, right?
Dude, I love this exercise so much because it always spits out hilarious shit. Like Michigan's Arizona, Michigan State's just Michigan State. Uh, Illinois is Purdue.
What? Which one?
5 of the 10 most similar teams to this year's Illinois team are Matt Painter Purdue teams.
Oh, they're not gonna like that one.
2019 Purdue with Carson, 2024 Purdue with Edie that made the title appearance, 2018 Purdue with Carson, 2023 Purdue with Edie that lost to a 16 seed, and 2022 Purdue with Ivy and Travion.
What the hell?
So much different personnel, but basically 2018 to 2024 Purdue, 5 of those 6 years are the most similar profiles to this year's Illinois team.
That's insane.
Elite Eight, finals, Sweet 16, round of 64, Sweet 16.
But I'm trying to do like personnel. I mean, I guess those especially the Edie years, like those teams ended up having solid defenses. They were one of the best offenses in the country. They played slow. I guess it makes sense.
Here's how I describe it. Yeah, slow tempo, elite offense with a superstar guard. Carson, Ivy, Braden. I think that tracks. I think that's pretty scary for Illinois' title chances.
Yeah, but it's like it's also it's it's jumbo size Purdue.
Yeah, but I mean, two of these comps were Edie, and one of them lost in the round of 64.
Yeah, but Edie, even so, like,
Edie's better than these guys.
yeah, but I'm saying like lengthwise, Edie played next to a 6'9" guy.
I mean, is the pitch here we're Purdue, but replace Zach Edey with Tommy Avicic?
No, I think the sell is that not one player took all the height on Purdue.
Yeah, okay.
Like my point guard's 6'6", my two guard is 6'5", my three guard's 6'6". I go 6'10", 7'4", and 7'2" in the front court, 7'1" in the front court.
Look, four of these five Purdue teams made a Sweet 16. One of them made a Final Four. As someone who wants to believe in Illinois in March, I do not like that all the comparisons are Matt Painter teams.
Didn't all those teams win the Big Ten?
Most of them, not all of them.
Hmm.
But I feel like this is reinforcing the thing I've pointed out recently. The team that is number one offense, number 20 defense rarely is the March winner.
Hmm.
Like
Right, you gotta be
that's
both.
yeah, it's just is this defense like if they're just the Matt Painter team, Matt Painter team's always had enough offense to win games, but they ran into issues by the time you got to like Elite Eight,
Yeah, that's true.
Sweet 16. All right,
Yep.
that scares me. The others, by the way, Kaminsky, Wisconsin, that made a Final Four. The Creighton team with Kalk and Trey Alexander that lost in the Sweet 16.
Mm.
Duke last year with Flag, great defense.
Great, great defense.
Ohio State 2011.
Is that like D'Angelo? That's not D'Angelo Russell, is it?
No, 11 would have been, I think that was Kraft. Was that before Sullinger? That might have been one of the Sullinger years.
Maybe, yeah.
And then last year Texas Tech with Darion and Anderson and Toppin. All right. The Purdue thing is interesting. Let's do like two more. We want to do Purdue?
Yeah.
Let's do Purdue, and then maybe we'll do a second rendition of this later this week. Okay, Purdue's results are here. I'm not noticing a pattern here. This one's all over the place. 2019 Purdue, Carson. 2011 Florida. I don't remember who was on that team. 2013 Gonzaga that lost in the round of 32. 2017 SMU. 2017 Nova. Neither one of those teams made a second weekend. 2025 Texas Tech again last year. 2010 Ohio State, Sweet 16. That 2014 Wisconsin Kaminsky team. 2009 Pitt. I think that's Levance Fields. And 2018 Kansas, who did make a Final Four. Who was on that 18 Kansas team? Let's see. Devontae Graham, Svi Mikhailuk, Udoka Azubuike.
I was looking at that Florida team.
Yep.
That was Ken, Kenny Boynton. They had Rosario, Patrick Young, Wilbekin, freshman Brad Beal, Casey Prather,
It's a good team.
Matt McCall on staff as assistant to Billy Donovan.
It's a good team. So if we were doing March results of these 10, 30% of them lost in the first weekend. One, two, three, four, five. 50% of them lost in the second weekend.
Mm.
20% of them made a Final Four. That kind of feels like a good outlook frame for Purdue. 20% Final Four, 50% Sweet 16,
I mean, given the play so far,
30%
yeah.
upset.
Given the
Yeah.
play so far, yeah.
Also think it is worth noting a lot of the same exact team comps for Illinois and Purdue apply to each other right now.
Yeah. Which is which is crazy because that thought wouldn't cross my head if I was just thinking of comparisons.
It's just superb offense and good, not great defense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Lower floor with those teams, but maybe still a really high ceiling. We can do one more. Which one do you want to do? Pick anybody you want.
Ooh. I want to do this year's Houston team.
Okay.
Actually, no. I want to do something more fun. Give me
Yeah,
this year's BYU team.
I'm glad you flipped. Houston, their six most similar comps are all Houston. It's
What
it's the
culture?
last six Houston teams.
I mean, what? That's actually hilarious.
That should make you reinforce that this team could win it all.
Yeah, give me BYU.
Okay, I got BYU for you. Oh God. No, Cart. Oh God.
What?
This is great. This confirms everything I've ever
For
wanted.
who? You or me?
Me.
I should
Two,
have known it's for you.
2010 Xavier lost in a Sweet 16. 2009 Tennessee, 9 seed lost in the first round. 2012 Duke, the 2 seed that lost in the first round. 2013 Missouri, 9 seed lost in the first round. 2024 Wake Forest didn't make the tournament. 2020 Iowa is one of the COVID year Iowa teams. 2016 USC, 8 seed lost in the first round. 2013 Baylor did not make the tournament. 2023 Xavier, 3 seed Sweet 16. 2008 Notre Dame, 5 seed round of 32 exit. Two missed the tournaments, four first round exits, a round of 32 exit, and two Sweet 16s.
Ah,
Average seed is like a 7 seed. Average wins in the NCAA tournament 0.6.
so there's an issue, huh?
So this is telling us jump off the bandwagon. You're just shaking your head no.
None of those teams had AJ DeBonsa,
Who did 2012 Duke have? They had some good players.
did they? Wasn't that like Trayvon Duval and Quad A Green?
Austin Rivers, Seth Curry, the Plumlees, Quinn Cook, Ryan Kelly.
Ah, damn.
Good
No
team.
AJ DeBonsa on that list,
Austin Rivers, though.
but that ain't AJ DeBonsa.
You taking AJ DeMonta or Austin Rivers?
AJ DeBonsa, and I love Austin Rivers. His Ball's Life mixtape changed my life.
That was fun and telling, I think.
Yeah, well, you enjoyed that.
I think my takeaways from this,
You went from hating your life to being compared to all those Arizona teams to getting to the end where you're like, yes, let's go.
my takeaway from this is Houston's winning the national title, or at least making a championship.
They're
Like
making a Final Four for sure.
Michigan is Tommy Lloyd with Dusty May coaching, hope it fixes.
Yeah.
Michigan State is high floor, losing in the Sweet 16. Illinois and Purdue are the teams that are really good, but you shouldn't trust them in the tournament because their defense isn't good enough.
Mhm.
BYU's a disaster.
Yeah, that sums it up.
My narratives have been reinforced, baby. This is great. Third topic today. We're a couple days late to this by the time you hear this, but the NCAA has officially, well, I guess it's not the NCAA, right? It's the court has officially ruled that Charles Bediako is ineligible and will not play again at Alabama. This is
Mhm.
a, depending on how you feel, either a minor or a major win for college basketball. His injunction to continue playing the season has been denied by a judge. The Bediako experiment is over. What is your reaction?
Yeah, I mean, I think someone had to make the first move on a situation like this to like maybe set the tone a little bit. Now, it's a little weird to me because like he played however many games and now he's ineligible, so it's just like, okay, we went through that whole charade just for it to end like this. Kind of anticlimactic, I guess, in a certain sense, but um I will enjoy no longer having to act like I care about Charles Bediako updates.
Yep.
That'll be
Too.
nice.
Me too. What do you think this
And
does to Alabama?
it's nice that they didn't limit it to Bediako as well. Like I think they told Abdullah and Najee that they're also ineligible
That's not true.
or like play like they're ineligible.
Oh, just pretend you aren't making an impact.
To be honest, Bediako had a case because he actually impacted the game. That would be if I was the judge. First of all, I'm banging the gavel saying order when everyone's quiet, and then I'm saying, you know what? I'm gonna set the line at 7.5 points rebounds tonight. You're under, you're ineligible. You're over, you can stay another game.
Mm. Yeah, it's a good bar. Bediako will always be remembered. Can we get like some, I don't know, don't they play music at award shows when guys leave us too soon?
Yeah, he's alive.
Oh, good. That's good. I'm glad. Charles Bediako,
Watch it.
I can't believe this happened. I can't believe this happened. I can't believe Nate Oates actually pulled this stunt. I can't believe it was delayed for 2 weeks. Like they should have immediately shut this down a day after they announced they were trying to do this. Instead, it was like, oh no, the weather's bad. My judge can't bike to work today, so he gets to play Auburn and Texas A&M.
My
Uh,
judge can't bike to work today.
it's just insane that they let this happen for 5 games. If I was Rick Barnes or Todd Golden, I'd be throwing a fit right now. I guess Rick Barnes and Todd Golden won those games, right? If I was Stephen Pearl or Bucky McMillan or Dennis Gates, I would absolutely be throwing a fit right now. You lost to Alabama in a 5 game stretch where an ineligible player was allowed to play.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right.
It's a joke. Like
Yeah,
I honestly would be okay if they made Alabama forfeit these games.
yeah. I think Texas A&M is also playing with a player that's on a restraining order though, so
Oh,
Bucky can't say anything.
and Stephen Pearl's playing with Todd Pettiford, so I guess like yeah.
The SEC needs some work done.
This sport stinks, man. This is thank God they actually like stepped in and didn't let this happen though.
Thank God for the Big Ten.
Doing it the right way.
Yeah, we might be homers, but damn it, we're doing it the right way.
Dusty May is doing things the right way for sure.
The Big Ten is doing things the right way.
We're trying. And sometimes that's all you can do is try. And in
Try.
that sense, I can't blame Charles Bediako for trying to get away with this.
Neither can I. And I feel like he upped his status a little bit. And he will forever be like that Bediako moment. I'm sure that, you know, there'll be people like honestly for your birthday, I think I might get a Charles Bediako cameo.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll always cherish the hard hat that Nate Oates gave him after his final victory at Alabama?
Yeah, I think he will, especially given the quote tweets that were on that tweet that had me crying.
What was your favorite one?
The one talking about, yeah, he better get used to that. I know OSHA's pretty tight these days on safety precautions.
Good Lord. Nate Oates came out and basically said, I can't believe this. I'm surprised. We never thought it would even get to this point where we needed to bring it to court.
Yeah.
He referenced Najee and Ahmed in his reasoning for why this is ridiculous that it's not allowed. Any thoughts on Nate Oates' comments?
I've been there. I've been there. You never like it's like when we got that first YouTube warning and I told you we'd be fine, we're okay, and then they struck down our channel.
That did happen. Yeah, that did
Yeah, I
happen.
just like I just yeah.
Which in hindsight did get you a free week break.
No, because we were recording and posting in Discord.
That's true.
Because you can't kill us. But um NATO's can miss me with the like, oh, I didn't see this coming thing. I can't believe this happened thing. What do you mean?
That might be
You were an
part of
ex-
the problem.
you were an accessory to a G League transfer.
Nate Oates didn't see this coming. That's a part of the issue here.
Right. Wrong place, wrong time.
Crazy to me that there was a real moment in time everybody thought Nate Oates would succeed Tom Izzo.
Hmm.
One of the funnier ideas of like hand the baton off there. A guy who's actively doing everything he can to destroy the moral ground this sport stands on versus Tom Izzo.
Well, it'll be okay. It's like when people lose their way and then they give their life to their Lord and Savior and get baptized. That's what
Oh,
we're gonna do. We're gonna fill up the Breslin Center with water. We're gonna dip Nate Oates in it.
we're gonna drown Nate Oates.
Not drown him, just dip him in there.
Okay. We sure Nate Oates wouldn't sink?
He might.
He might just sink, man.
He might.
One of the funnier things to me is Charles Bediako's like player stats page,
What?
where it's just Alabama, then like 6 different G League teams, then Alabama again.
Special.
It's pretty special.
I love Charles Bediako for what it's worth.
Do you?
Yeah, good on you.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Yeah, it's like when you have alumni weekend. You ever been to don't you go to the alumni zone?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, well, Charles Bediako went to the alumni game.
Yeah, I could see it.
I do it. I'm thinking about getting a temporary restraining order to go play at Albion.
It don't do that.
Why?
Just don't do that.
Okay.
One big thing presented by Tinker. Go to tinkercoffee.com and our promo code sleepers get 15% off your first order. What's your one big thing?
My one big thing is I think I need to be a better defensive player in men's league. I Yeah, Greg, I don't know if you'll give me credit for this or not, but I was somewhat of an anchor in college sports for my college basketball team. You know what I'm saying? Good shot blocker, good instincts. I was always in the right spot, sneakily quick moving my feet. I was a pretty good defender. Um, I take zero pride on that end of the floor anymore. Um, I basically let guys score. When they score on me, I'm like, get it out the net. I need to take more pride on that end.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
yeah.
Is anyone like holding you hostage?
Not currently.
You're not Nancy Guthrie right now?
No.
Okay. Blink twice if you're in danger. You're just blinking repeatedly. My one big thing is I don't understand this hostage situation. Speaking of Nancy, I'm confused. What can you explain what's going on to me?
Yeah, so my wife's very tapped in with this. So I got all the updates here. So you know who Samantha Guthrie is? Guthrie is?
No, I'm very
So
confused.
she's the host of the Today Show. So like famous TV television host. Basically, and it's a weird situation. I think some things are gonna come out about this, but like her 84-year-old grandmother was basically taken from her home. And before the latest update, basically the Ring camera went offline at like 1:42 a.m. and then went back online at 2:12. And during that time when the camera went off, there was motion detected in her bedroom. And basically she was abducted, stolen, kidnapped. And they like obviously want their mother back. There's been ransom notes, there's been this, that, and the third. There's also a bunch of like conspiracy theories and iffy comments here, like you know, they have an 84-year-old grandmother who they like Ubered from their house back to her house. And then at 9:30 at night, let their kind of old grandmother who has some bodily issues walk into her house and didn't even like check on her to make sure she got in there and got to her bed and things like that. So there's some very iffy situations going on here.
Hmm, interesting.
But you know how our wives get. I'm surprised Mal's not on. You remember the whole like Brian Koberger thing?
Yeah, my wife might be. I'm guessing she probably is, and I just haven't talked to her yet about it. But I've been confused about it because I don't know the Guthrie family. I was confused about it. Um, w
Same.
with respect to like prayers, I pray this ends well. I don't get why we're kidnapping the Guthrie.
That there's a lot of theories with that too.
That feels like a pretty random person to turn into a hostage. Like
So there's a
if you were gonna do a whole hostage ploy, it's the Guthrie family.
lot of theories about this. I mean, they are wealthy. I'll say that they're very, very wealthy. Um, Also some connections to the Epstein files.
Whoa.
'Cause she did like a big expose with like a bunch of the survivors a while ago, and I guess like information's been coming out obviously with the files getting released. So
Wow.
there's some possible connections there. Also, wild rumors that the family somehow involved with this, like the brother or the sister.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot going on with that.
Fascinating. Yeah. I mean, in terms of like people I would most want to take hostage, I feel like I'd look at like the Tonight Show before the Today Show.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going like show for show, like mom for mom,
Like,
like I would go,
don't you
I
think
would go
like
get.
Allen?
Yeah, well, I guess if you were in a spot where you were down on your bed, down on your last, and your only way out was to kidnap somebody for
Terrible.
ransom.
First off, that terrible. That doesn't even solve your problems, but
Okay,
yeah.
to you, because you're
There's
not
so
over.
many different ways to get out of a down on your luck situation than hostage.
Usually people say that till they're in that situation. So you got to get a hostage. Who you taking?
I did honestly. I think Fallon's a good good approach.
You're about to get us on a watch list.
I feel like Pete Rose's grandkids would be. Does Pete Rose have grandkids?
I'm assuming.
Pete Rose has to have a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wouldn't take anybody hostage though. I would. I
You
do think
had
I'd
you
be.
if you
I
had to.
I think I'd be really good at faking a hostage situation.
You would.
Like I think if you and I wanted to devise a fake hostage ploy, you and I'd be really good at this.
Yeah, like you would be a mastermind. People are looking at me like, Carl, what'd you do? And I'm just like,
That's just cart, man.
I didn't take anybody.
Yeah.
You think I'm capable of that?
I wonder if we could get some like do we think we could we get JK to be in on this as the victim? Is JK a sympathetic enough victim for this?
No.
It'd have to be Riley.
Yeah.
We would have to get Riley to be taken.
Well, I think that'd be kind of easy.
Or to be pretend taken.
Yeah. But like, could you imagine setting up a trap for Riley?
How would you go about it?
I don't know,
Put
like
a row-back quarter zip.
right, like a week's worth of like Williams Sonoma cooking classes for free, and then it just comes
He just
that comes with a free wok pan.
he walks right into a cage, just like, oh, would you look at that?
Whoa, is that sweat resistant? And we just had to close the cage on him. I'd kidnap Phil Knight for what it's worth.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And I'll get on camera and be like, cut the check.
are we gonna talk about the scary part of this
What?
for us?
What?
You look a lot like the suspect here, man.
What is there a picture of the suspect?
Yeah, you haven't seen the photos?
No, send it to me.
Big drop here of ring camera photos of the suspect at the
Send,
house.
send it to me.
I mean, I think it's very accurate to say you are built like the suspect.
Send me the photo, damn it.
You can Google it. That's the show, everybody. We'll
Oh,
be
wait a
back
minute.
tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be back.